Hi, I am M. Nandini, Assistant Professor, ADOC, Department of EEE, TPGIT, Bellu. In this video, we are going to study about linear variable differential transducers and the constructions of LVDT working, some of the advantages and disadvantages. Let's enter into our topic. The LVDT is also called as a linear variable differential transducer. This is the most widely used inductive type of transducers. Due to change in the inductance present in a coil, the non-electrical quantity is converted into the electrical quantity. Then it is called the inductive type of transducers. Here the LVDT is used to convert our displacement, that is the non-electrical quantity, into the electrical quantity voltage. LVDT is also called as a passive type of transducer. They need a external source for their conversion. For converting our physical quantity into the electrical quantity, they need some external source. The name LVDT, that is linear variable differential transformer, having some meaning. The name, first the word linear. For linear, it is going to measure the linear displacement. It is only used to measure the linear displacement. So next word is a variable. According to the variation in the displacement, we are going to measure the output voltage. So next word is a differential. For a differential, because the measured voltage is the difference of the two secondary winding, that's why it is called a differential. The last word is a transformer. For a transformer, the construction of the LVDT is same as compared to the transformer, that's why it is called linear variable differential transformer. Next we move on to the constructions of the LVDT. So we already said that here the constructions is same as compared to the our transformer. It having two secondary winding and one primary winding, which is wounded across the cylindrical former. In between these two winding, we have a soft iron core. It moves in between these two winding. The input, that is the displacement, is given to the arm of the core. Then the output is taken out from the winding of the secondary winding of the transformer. The soft iron core, that is the center part of the core, is made up of high permeability nickel ion, which is hydrogen annealed. Why it is hydrogen annealed means that device is having the low harmonics and high sensitivity, and the entire assembly, that is the entire assembly of the LVDT, is placed in a stainless steel housing, and the inlets provide the electrostatic and electromagnetic shielding. Due to the shielding, the LVDT working does not affect for any stray magnetic field. And also the primary winding is excited by a input alternating current, which having the frequency range from 50 Hz to 20 kilohertz. So next we move on to the working of the LVDT. First we want to give an input supply to the primary winding. That is, the alternating current is given to the primary winding. Due to the alternating current, there will be a EMF is induced in the primary coil. Due to that EMF, there will be a EMF is induced in the secondary coil. We already told that the output is measured in between the two secondary windings S1 and S2. Voltage present in the secondary coil 1 is denoted as a VS1. Voltage present in a secondary coil 2 is denoted as a VS2. These two windings are connected in series with the opposition. The resultant voltage V0 is VS1 minus VS2. So depending upon the movement of the soft iron core, the voltage can be measured. So first, if the soft iron core is in the middle position, the soft iron core is in the middle position means the flux produced by the secondary coil 1 and secondary coil 2 is same. So the output voltage V0 is equal to Vs1 minus Vs2 equal to 0. So if the soft iron core is in the middle position means the output voltage V0 is equal to 0. So next, if the soft iron core is moved to the left position means the flux linking to the secondary coil S1 is more when compared to the secondary coil S2, that is Vs1 is greater than the Vs2. Here the output voltage is in phase with the primary voltage here, and also the output voltage is in a positive nature. So next, if the soft iron core is moved to the right position means the flux linking to the secondary coil S2 is greater than when compared to the secondary coil of the S2. Here the output voltage is in a negative nature, and also the output voltage is 180 degree out of phase with the primary voltage. From the above condition, we can conclude that due to the movement of the soft iron core, the alternating output voltage is measured in a secondary of the transformer. That is, the amount of voltage changes directly proportional to the movement of the core or displacement. So next, we see the output graph of the LVDT. We already told that in a null position, that is, if the soft iron core is in the middle position means the output voltage is 0. So next, if the iron core present in a right position means the output voltage is in a positive nature. If the soft iron core is in a right position means the output is produced in a negative nature. This is the output waveform of the LVDT. Next, we see the advantages and disadvantages of the LVDT. So first, advantages of the LVDT means it can be used to measure the high range of displacement, that is the 1.25 millimeter to 250 millimeter displacement can be measured by using a LVDT. And also there is no physical contact between coils and the soft core, so there is no possibility for friction, so there is no possibility for wear and tear, and also electrical isolation is done for the entire LVDT. So the operating lifetime of the LVDT is increased, and next advantage is the it having high input range and high sensitivity. For a very minute change of the core, the output can be measured, and the next advantage is the low power consumption, and also the size is very low. It can be moved anywhere because of the size. These are the some advantages of the LVDT. Next, we see some disadvantages of the LVDT. If you are giving a large amount of displacement means the LVDT produces a large amount of voltages. There will be some difficulty to measure the large amount of voltages. The displacement may produce a vibration which going to affect some performance of the LVDT. In LVDT, they having windings. Due to the winding, the temperature may increases. If the temperature may increases, some of the performance characteristics of the LVDT may get affected. In a LVDT, we getting output in a alternating manner. So if you want to convert our alternating quantity into the direct quantity means we need some demodulator circuit to get our DC output. These are all the some disadvantages of the LVDT. Some of the application of the LVDT means here LVDT is used as a secondary transducer in a Bourdon tube. For a Bourdon tube, the pressure is given to the Bourdon tube. After the pressure is converted into the displacement, then the displacement is given to the secondary transducers, that is the LVDT act as a secondary transducer, then that displacement is converted into the voltage. It is act as a both primary transducers and as also secondary transducers. So these are the some applications. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this video is helpful for your study. Thank you.